Hey, Joe Gilder here. Really excited to share this with you today. So just yesterday, I'm shooting this video the day after we had our big tracking day for my EP that I'm recording and releasing in the month of February. And these are the tracks that we recorded. So we tracked drums and bass, and they played along to some scratch tracks, guitars, and vocals that I had previously recorded. And it went really well. I'm really happy with the results. There are a few things I don't like, mistakes that I made, and I'll talk about that in another video. But I want to give you just an overview of the sounds that we got, and to encourage you, if you haven't tracked a full band in your house before, if you've got the microphones and you can get you have enough inputs to do it, it is so much fun. It's also super stressful, and you'll make mistakes that you'll regret, but it's really worth pursuing. So the way we did it is my buddy Brent sat over there in that chair, and he actually brought a 500 series chassis with a few, I think a preamp and compressor built in. So he just gave me a line output that I ran into my mixer. And then drums were in the other room, so we had the door shut so we could be in here with the monitors on, not have to wear headphones all day. And the drummer was in that room. It's a small room. You've probably seen it in my studio tours before. Not a very big room, but we actually got some pretty cool drum sounds. So what I'll do is I'll hit play and let you hear kind of the overall sound with the scratch tracks. And I'll probably do it on a couple of songs, and then I'll let you hear the drums by themselves and the bass by itself. And then in another future video, I'll dive into some of my favorite and least favorite things with these tracks, and one big mistake and one really big surprising cool part. But for now, this is more of an overview to hopefully let you hear how these songs have progressed. If you've seen the Songwriting Corner series where I wrote each of these songs, then you'll recognize these songs, and you kind of get to hear the evolving nature of them. And then also, I want this to make you excited. I want you to get excited and inspired to figure out maybe sometime this year you're going to do something like this and get musicians in, record a full band version of a song, and really just go for it. So without further ado, I'll mute my mic and we'll just have a little listening party for a second.
Done it again, I've done it again. It's a new day, a new chance to break something I love.
So those are the raw tracks. You can see I've EQ'd things a little bit. I'll talk more about the snare mics and the fat mic in another video, but that's the overall sound. That's what we listen to all day. So overall sounds great. As far as tracks that we have, if you haven't been able to see quite that clearly, we've got kick, sub kick, so 2 kicks, snare top and bottom, 2 toms, tom 1 and 2. Got a fat mic, which was a ribbon mic in the corner. We've got a hi-hat mic. We've got overheads, stereo overheads, and a room mic that I call a bathroom. I put a ribbon mic in the bathroom off the drum room and left the door open, and that actually turned out kind of cool. It kind of sounds like a bathroom, but it's not very far away distance-wise, but I positioned it where the null point of the ribbon was pointing at the door, so then it makes it, you're just hearing the reflections off the walls. So the distance for that wave to go around the gobos, out the door, bounce off this wall, bounce off the back wall, catching the microphone, ended up making for a fairly distant sound. It'll be nice to kind of blend in. And of course, this fat mic. There's obviously some processing on that. I'll tell you about that in another video as well. And we'll try to recreate that, which will be fun. Okay, so let's try a different song just to give you some flavor. That was a different bass tone. That was, I believe, a P bass. And then on other songs, he played without a pick, with fingers and a different bass, like a jazz bass. So we got a lot of different bass tones. So here's the song Comfort. Here's what those tracks sound like.
feeling down, I look in the mirror and now comfort, comfort, we bow down to you. Comfort. Oh, better than it should, but we don't care. We want comfort everywhere.
So that one grooved really well. I like a dirty bass because if you've seen in my mixing videos, if I get a bass that's too clean, I'm going to dirty it up anyway. So it's nice to get it dirty on the way in. He had a pedal that gave it just some grit. It just kind of had a cool vibe. The guitars are a little out of tune. They're scratch guitars. We'll retune those or re-record those, but came out kind of cool.
More comfort everywhere. We want comfort everywhere.
Just had a cool groove to it. And I don't know, let's play one more. This is a fun song that I really dig. And I like the song itself. I like the background vocals that I recorded just to kind of flesh it out. And it kind of came out cool. So here's that one.
Trust somebody who knows. If you want something, gotta give something. That's just the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Let's make a trade, my truth for your lies. Let's make a trade, my lows for your highs. Let's make a trade, myself for your disguise. Let's make a trade.
So there you go. Fun, 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 fun. We had a lot of fun doing this. And like I said before, there's some things hidden inside these tracks that are embarrassing. And there's some things hidden in here that are awesome. And I'm excited to share more of those in upcoming videos. But for now, hope you enjoyed the sneak peek. I hope this inspires you to go make some music. And I'd love to hear about it. Leave a comment below. And I'll see you in the next one.